Hey guys, it's Sandeep from Rev Atlas and welcome to yet another episode of Behind the A Pillar. And today's episode we'll be talking about how you can possibly increase your followers as well as make some money out of Instagram. Instagram is a relatively untapped market when it comes to making money, and it's actually a bit difficult to master, but these are a few tips and tricks that would help you improve your follower count and also perhaps earn some money out of it as well. So the first thing is producing quality content. Quality content is something that is necessary regardless of what platform you're promoting. So have content that is unique, have content that looks good, and have content that is eye-catching. This will automatically want people to follow you on Instagram, and that itself makes a big difference. Secondly, avoid repetition. Have original content, not just quality content but original content. For example, if a company announces a brand new smartphone and you're having a smartphone page on Instagram, there's no point using the official smartphone image again in your page and reposting it just for the sake of showing everyone the phone. If you're doing your own photo of the device, that makes more sense and that's more original, and people will value it for what it is, as opposed to taking the image from online and putting it back in your page. It doesn't really add any value to it. Next is personalizing it. So while original content is necessary, it's also important to personalize it and have a sort of a theme that's recurring. You should have a sort of watermark if you want, that shows that this is a product that you have shot, or this is a series of photos or videos that are taken by you or your page. And you can also do it in a couple of other ways. You can have a trademark style of how the photo is framed or how the video is taken, the angles, etc. So have your own style, and that will definitely go a long way in making sure that people follow you, or at least they'll recognize your work and they understand that this is done by you. Next up is using hashtags. So this is something that most people don't really understand. They don't understand the need for hashtags, or they don't understand what hashtags help you to do. So if you have a hashtag, for example Galaxy S8, on your Galaxy S8 photo, it makes perfect sense since it is self-explanatory and you're actually describing the phone, and it also helps people to locate your photo amongst the mass number of photos and videos that are of the Galaxy S8. So if they search hashtag Galaxy S8, your photo will also pop up in that. But then there's no point adding your name, Sandeep's first iPhone or Sandeep's day out, because no one's gonna check it out. No one really wants to watch it, or no one really knows that a hashtag such as that exists unless you create a brand name for yourself. So for example, Rev Atlas, if anyone searches for Rev Atlas, automatically they will see all the photos that we have posted with that particular hashtag. So it is for cross-referencing, and it also helps boost your popularity and boost your discoverability if you use hashtags in a proper way. So avoid having entire sentences such as "I went out to the mall on this day with so-and-so friends," and that is not a hashtag. Use a hashtag. You can perhaps use shopping as a hashtag, you can use malls as a hashtag, Bangalore as a hashtag. All these are fine. Something that the world will search for, that is what should ideally be a hashtag. Now, if you're covering a particular product or device, it's also important to tag that particular channel. Now, most companies say you're covering the Apple iPhone or say the OnePlus 5, for example. So if you're covering a OnePlus 5 in terms of photos and videos on your Instagram channel, it always makes sense to tag the official channel of that particular brand, because they will come across your photo or video, and if they like it, there is a high chance of them sharing it or reposting it on their channel as well, and as a result that would increase your discoverability as well. You'll get a lot more followers, a lot more views, a lot more likes, and that way, considering that the official channels almost always have a lot of followers by default. And next up is collaboration. So while I did say avoid reposting unnecessary stuff, collaboration is something that you can use to increase your audience and perhaps have a more number of people follow you. So if you have a colleague or someone that you know doing something similar, or having an Instagram channel that's maybe even vaguely related, you can always do a cross-referencing. You can always feature some of their work and give an explanation or a brief introduction about what they do on their page and feature it on your particular page, and they will do the same. So as a result, some of the followers of each page will trickle into the other page as well, and it's sort of a mutually beneficial relationship for both of you. So don't do this too often, because then people might get distracted and lose the whole point of what your official page is about. But then again, you can do it once in a while to help boost your followers, as well as give perhaps your friend or someone else a number of followers as well. The other advice is basically to make use of the different features that you have on Instagram. For example, you can post a video, you can post a photo, you can post a boomerang video, you can post multiple photos together or multiple videos, and you can sort of make use of these different types of content that you can share in order to gain followers. Not everything has to be in a photo or a particular video style. It can be a mix of both. You can have photo as well as video bundled together. You can have a boomerang. Each product has its own style of featuring, so that will definitely help you get your word across. And the most important thing and the final point is basically to approach the brands first. So it's always possible that once you have a large enough following, that the brands will come to you and they say that we would like to get our product featured on your page, and we can think of a way in which you get something in return for featuring us on that, and you can probably write a review or a preview or something short and feature it on your page. But that's gonna be a long shot. Ideally, what you have to do is reach out to the brands and say that I have X number of followers. If you allow me to feature your product on my page, you just need to pay X amount of money and you will get benefits from that as well. So ideally, you're just putting out the word there, so the companies also benefit from this and you also benefit from this, and at the end of the day, no one is doing stuff that they don't want. You're just doing them a favor by increasing their discoverability, and they are doing you a favor by how do you say, helping you earn a living or sorts. But this is a really difficult industry, especially when it comes to Instagram. So no one should start off an Instagram page expecting pay. If it does happen along the way, and if some of these tips do help you get it, then well and good. But it's not a necessity that if you start an Instagram page you will earn money. But it's something that could be a possibility if you do all the things right, if you check all the right boxes. And these are some of the tips and tricks that could help you reach that goal. It might happen, it might not happen, and if you're trying to do it, I wish you all the best. I hope this makes sense. If you have any other tips and tricks that you think are worth sharing, please do let us know in the comment section below. As always, please do subscribe to our channel. See you again in the next video, and thanks again for watching.